First day scouting for elk season. I'm stoked.
Flew in from South Carolina yesterday, about 3 o'clock, and we're gonna find them. We're gonna kill them tomorrow. So
we're gonna go catch us some elk.
We're gonna go see if we can catch one.
Was it elk?
Maybe. Are we like 2 elk button heads? There it is, day 1, opener. What do you think, Brian?
I hope we get to sling some arrows today. Dude, he's triple brow tine and triple up top. No trees or nothing. So we were standing initially right back up. It came up across and then worked its way back up into the trees. Like so, it could have been. I didn't even notice it for a second. It came all the way up, and then I saw its feet, and then it came out behind the bushes. I was like, I'll sit down.
Joe's Bear, 2021. Let's go find it.
Tree stand is right yonder. In said tree.
What?
Right there.
Oh wow. Oh. I didn't think that was
so
him.
The tree stand over there isn't yours?
Oh.
But he came up here, rookie mistake. First shot, I shot 2 inches under his belly. And he whirled, he ran back in here in the brush. And then I saw him climbing around on logs, and then he turned and he started coming back. I said, well, heck, if you're gonna give me a second shot, let's do this. And so I settled in, made sure to go through the process, make sure everything's right. And he came out and he was quartering to me, and I let her rip, and it just shot in, buried right in between his neck and his front shoulder, clear to the knock. So, can't find any blood, but little sucker, barreled off the heat. There's what is left of arrow.
Beautiful.
And
is this where you found it?
Yeah, right there in that bush. And so I just started going, well, where would I go if I was hurt? This is Teddy.
Heck yes.
Nice.
Oh, it's a good bear.
Get up there, man.
Look at the head on that thing.
Teddy bear.
It's a heck of a bear. And aside from the doe, that's the first thing I've ever shot with a bow.
Let's see your happy face.
It only took me 30 minutes to quit shaking. And I actually have a Snapchat video that I took when I was still shaking. I'm not sure you can even recognize my face because it's so blurry. Guys, I just smoked the second bear I've only ever seen in my life. And the first animal with a bow. And as you can tell, I'm excited by how bad I'm shaking. But it just buried clear up to the knock in him. And he just ran off. And I heard him thump over there. And I'm pretty sure he's decattled. Holy crap. I'm a little bit excited. That is a heck of a bear. And the mitts on those things.
Good job, bud.
Ants are loving him right now.
To make some good sausage.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Good job, Brian.
Heck yeah.
Anything for a successful pack out.
Smoked him.
Nope, I didn't.
Ryan was out there. It makes me nervous after seeing how good he bugles.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Confidence, man. As long as you, I mean, even if you sound like shit, just give her help. Tuck her down over the edge.
All right, Brian. Tell me about day 2.
Ryan broke my cherry on some bugling bowls. It was beautiful, but brutal. But it just makes me want to go more.
August 29th.
August 29th, already got them talking back.
Got us a couple bulls down here. Looks like a spike and about a 4-point. Couple cows up above
And there was two of them fighting. And so I was like, those are bulls. And so I just started creeping. This has got to be the smaller one. I don't know. But they pushed him and he just turned. I thought, oh crap, I'm screwed. Wind was going downhill and he just came up and snuck right through there. Moving shot. I just lined up. He wasn't even 5 yards. And he ran up right here and then just went over backwards and then right out that weed.
There he is right here. Dude, I cannot believe how that just went down. I don't know if you're shaking, but I see the goosebumps, and I am shaking, dude. That's a 6, boy.
That is a perfect looking shot, too.
Yeah, he went, what, 5 yards? 20 yards?
Well, from there to here, 30. He's a dink of a 6, but he's a 6.
Dude, that's incredible.
It only takes how many seconds?
Dude, to walk down, I'm like, oh, there's Tom's bull. I see you, and you're like, it's mine, it's mine. Oh, I wish I'd have caught that on video. Oh, dude.
I was
Your
shaking to
face.
death getting my arrow back.
Right, it's mine. I just texted you. Pack out bulls. Joe's bull 2021.
Yeah, buddy.
Brian's already tired.
Shut up.
We've went 20 feet. this is why we don't kill anything. Got Mr. Chef Brian here, making us some burgers for lunch.
Making old Camp Queen some burgers.
When we should be out elk hunting. I'm gonna let it slide this one time. After this,
turn the grill off this time.
thank you, so we don't leave the propane running all night. Positioning. So when I moved down, I tried to go around that little skinny tree right there. It was right fucking there. It was right there. Behind the tree. I could see his antlers. He was kind of looking. I was like, oh shit. And he kind of walked across like he was going to come down this lane. And I went the full draw. Because I'm like, alright, he's coming. And you probably heard it. I had two bees land on my face, and my bow came up and hit right here. You probably heard it. I was like, fuck. And then I tried to move across to get like a possible better shot on him, and then I could kind of move his way back and forth over there. But I could see him. He was on those poles. So I counted you were at full draw for over 4 minutes, dude. I didn't even start looking for a while, and then I looked and it was 4 minutes just from counting, but I'll bet I started counting a minute after you were. My arms were shaky because he never came, but you know, I didn't want to wait till he was on top of me. So do you think you drew too soon? Yeah. Dude, we're just killing it right now. We're getting like one step closer every single day. Bro. I did everything I could. I was staying calm. That's so awesome, though. I saw like brow tines and everything just sticking out. I was like, oh my gosh. Something back up here, like they started moving around. So I wonder if that's him. And maybe we get up around the corner and we try it again and we keep pushing on them. They might come check it out. He didn't spook. No, for sure. He was definitely looking. But, dude, I saw his antlers. Holy crap. Way bigger than you expect. When I saw his brow tines tucked back down all of the branches, I was like, and that's when I drew, like, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be here a while. And then those bees hit me, and I was like, fuck. Alright, camp set up. Brian and I snuggling up in the tarp for the night. Brian's got dinner ready to go. We're gonna get some dinner. Alright, Brian. What is our lesson of the day?
When you download offline maps, make sure they're downloaded.
And what happened to your maps?
They didn't download. It's a good time. So, we're just out here fiddling around in the woods, hoping we find elk. Let's go catch them.
Let's go see if we can catch us an elk.
Yeah. Poor planning leads to catching elk.
What are we going to catch them with?
Not sure. I hope an arrow.
I hope it's your arrow. Today's the day.
And I was like, bro, did you come over here? And then I heard you. I was like, no, alright. And I started pooping. And I could still smell your poop. It's bad.
Winning! That wasn't even the elk ragu pasta.
Dude, I don't even want to meet elk ragu, Ryan. Lesson number 1 about pooping. Take your suspenders off. That way they don't dangle in the doo-doo.
You don't want the suspenders to dangle in the doo-doo.
No. That's a good one. I almost peed on him after pooping. Like when you pee a little bit. I was like, dude, if I had pissed on my suspenders, I've been like, that's it. We gotta go back to camp.
Alright, so I think we can we'll head up, go up there around the hill, check out that wallow, and start swinging around. Come out, get that other one. See what happens, man.
Yeah, we might as well see what happens. What do you think we'll go if we don't get on anything?
We're just gonna kill one. We're gonna kill one and then we're gonna back it out. She's telling us to go to her. That's what that call is. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I really want that to piss the ball off so we can get him to come in.
I don't know if it will.
I don't think he cares. She's not in the heat, so
Let's go do it. Alright, Brian, tell us what just happened.
we finally decided to do a little spot and stalk. Had our buddy up on the ridge glassing. We got probably 40 yards from him. He said we could have seen him. I think they got our wind and just started heading up over the other ridge where we just were. Pretty sure they got winded. So, it's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. Nice bull. Nice bull.
It's the last day that Brian cannot, and getting a little emotional. Sure had a lot of fun with him, and I just hope that we can find him a bull. He's put in a lot of effort. We just had a hell of a good time. So here's to the last day.
I wish I could have slung an arrow through an elk, but it just doesn't always happen that way. I didn't know you were recording. But it's been a whirlwind of adventures. We've hit up 3 different units. And gosh, day 1 you put me on elk. Day 2 we had elk bugling in my face. Never experienced that before in my life. Gosh, the first week I had multiple chances to possibly put elk down. Gosh, it's just been amazing. The views, the getting on elk. It just always being alert. The amount of times I've hiked in and had elk within 15 yards and they just disappear into the trees, and learning how they tuck them giant antlers right into the trees and you never hear them disappear. It's just been awesome. We've been seeing so many bulls. I think we saw 13 bulls the first day. I've never seen bulls before in my life, up close and personal. Can't put words to what we were able to do. The amount of miles in elevation we were able to climb up and down and around. And first time I saw like a good bull, see the brow tines tucking down. We didn't realize how close he was. I walked down this little draw, and there he was, bedded down 30 yards away. I went to full draw for like 4 minutes. And at that point, I couldn't hold it anymore. Bow collapsed. Bow slaps my chest pack. I'm sure the elk at that point was like, that's not elk, and walked away. That solid mindset. I'd get so upset. Bulls would blow out of there, whatever else, and we'd regather, get in there, and we got on top of elk again and whatever else. Patience and poor planning were a huge topic. Patience and poor planning. Get up there, not realizing we figure we're going to spend half a day, so you only bring a little bit of food. And you get up there, and you realize half your water's leaked out, and
All over your bag.
You got 3 snacks, and bam, we're in the elk. And of course, nobody else is going to share their snacks, you know.
Somebody was hungry.
Yeah.
Because he had some very poor planning.
Poor planning. And he'd always say it when you didn't want to hear it, but it's true.
Best time ever.
The amount of opportunities, we've seen more elk than I could have ever imagined. I thought I was going to see just a couple or whatever, just see a few glassing here or there. And gosh, we've seen elk every single day, maybe not gotten them close, but we've gotten a ton of them within 100 yards. We've had some talk and then go quiet. We've had some round up as soon as we get in there. Mistakes made, you know, slow down, patience, glass uphill when you're going uphill, see if they're up there looking for you. I mean, we chased the bull for 4 hours and then realized when we're finally kind of in there on them that they were just uphill watching us.
To not know what you're getting into when you plan to spend 3 weeks with somebody that you haven't seen, and you don't know if they're a slob or like you don't truly
Don't turn
know
the
'em.
camera. Speaking of slob.
Yeah, don't look at the rest of the trailer because he is kind of a slob, but you just don't know what you're gonna get, and to be able to come out and work so well together and never get mad and any of that for weeks, it's been incredible, man, to be able to get along as
He's
we
a
do.
great alarm clock.
And somebody's got to come out and wake the bed, man. Just turn the lights right on and just make them get up, because these guys just like to sleep in. They're lazy.
Yeah.
So
that's probably the hardest part, is just forcing yourself. Let's get up. We gotta get going. Coming up here with a cousin, leaving with a brother, and just that grind is an addiction. And I wish I had done it when I was younger and not so busted and broken. I know I'm going to continue to wish that as I get older and older and older, but I'll still be out there till my body won't let me anymore.
The women have definitely been very supportive of us and our
get you a
habits.
Get you a good camp wife.
Make sure you have a good camp wife.
Yep. Or one of the camp buddies winds up becoming camp wife, and that's not as fun.
It's not as fun. Definitely, camp wife was nice to have up here. Dinner made when you get back to the trailer. It kind of, I think that first week might have spoiled somebody here. Yeah, didn't really know what it was like.
All 3 weeks we've got a camper. We've got a great camp. We've got a side by side to scoot around the mountains in, and this guy.
It's been good, and we're still getting out there and still getting in them, and have our nice little camp here. And
I thought I was going to come up here and just do my own little tent thing,
which I thought about making, which we did a couple days. We slept in sleeping bags and tent and tarp, and did some bivvy hunting. But it's nice to come back and get a good night's sleep, even if it takes you another hour or two to get to and from where you're going. You do lose a little bit of time sometimes, but in the end, I think it's nice to have as well. So trade-offs for everything.
Yeah, trade-offs for everything.
It's been a good season, man. Fly out tomorrow, so we gotta get things loaded up. And
like we said, I'm a slob, so I gotta get my junk together.
This homeless feller looks like he needs a shower before he makes it back to home, and see the kiddo, and
shower, shave, see the boss lady, see the kiddo. My mom's actually back in South Carolina Got a long ways to go.
Signing out.
It's been good.
It's been great.